No, I don't.
Yeah, as I said, I'm Officer Brian Stockwell out of the 4th District. Please bear with me, the expert speaker that was going to speak on this subject could not make it, but I have a few things I can speak about. As far as child abduction, most of it is common sense for the parents, what they should teach their children. And they can vocalize when there's a stranger. Yeah. This music stand's about the length of a bicycle. You can imagine they had wheels on it. It's about the size of a bicycle. The kids on a bicycle, teach them not to let go. They can hold on to it. They can't get put into a car. I mean, if you're trying to put somebody in a car, this is about a width of a car door right here. If he's holding on to it, you're not going to get him to let go of that car. Bicycle, you can't push him into the car. Hold on to that for dear life. Things like that, or a lawn chair, something to that effect. Thank you. I really don't have much more on the subject that comes to mind, but if anyone has any questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you.
Any question?
Any other subject, too, as far as police work goes.
Fingerprinting? What kind of role do you play in fingerprinting?
You could, actually, if you contact our community policing unit, I'm sorry, I don't know the number offhand, but you could go downtown to the community policing unit, and they will fingerprint your kids. Actually, the water department also, there are a lot of public safety fairs. They hand out kits for that, where you can do it yourself and keep it on hand, make your own little identification cards for your children.
Wonderful. That's good to know. Any other questions? I have one. Say a child does get abducted. What's the first thing that we should do?
First thing you should do, if you do not know where your child is and you just sense that something's not right, call 911 to start, and then start looking. Okay, if they're under the bed, hiding, playing a game, or if they're, they wandered off in a neighbor's yard or on the playground, you find them, no harm, no foul. The police get, okay, he's found, and then we'll leave. But you don't want to, well, I'll look around, then I'll call the police, because time's really important.
Okay. So first call 911.
Yeah, and then go from there.
This starts. Okay. You got a question?
An Amber Alert, it has to be basically when a child's abducted. I'm not 100% sure on this, but the basic criteria is that there is, the person who took the child has been seen and can be described, and there's a vehicle. And also, it doesn't have to be a vehicle, and there's a direction where they could be headed to or where they were last seen, or a vehicle description with a license plate. An Amber Alert isn't done in all cases, because if they'll put out a description of your child on the news, things like that, if the child's missing, but if we have no information like who they may be with or headed to, generally they don't issue one. If it is a juvenile under 18 or a disabled adult, say just somebody that suffers from dementia or is developmentally disabled, it will be done immediately. There's a lot of rumors about that. As far as the last I heard, we have no, there's no documentation or record of calls being made about that particular house about anything in particular. I mean, anything suspicious. There's people that say, well, we called about this and we saw a woman, being drugged around a yard. Those kinds of calls, those are all rumor. That was mostly people that wanted to be on CNN. Yeah.
Is it a good idea when you're in like a crowded area at an amusement park or something? Is it a good idea to have your children on the leashes?
I have no problem with it.
So that's not illegal or anything to have your child on the leash?
I mean, it's.
I mean, I put one on there, but.
Yeah, I mean, what's it gonna hurt? And I mean, that's my personal opinion. I don't, as far as the legality of it, I don't think it's illegal either. I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's okay. We got another question. Is it
Sure.
a question or a comment? Okay.
I can't answer that. If I see small children out, I try to find out where they're supposed to be and who's supposed to be with them. But I do a lot of time, but there is, and I'm not justifying what an officer's doing if that's what's happening, but 9 times out of 10 you'll find that parents are up on the porch, you can't see them in the shadows, things like that, and guys become conditioned to that. But I mean, I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but that's just from my own personal experience. But I do get out and check and see what's up with the kids. Yeah, from dark until dawn. I believe it's, you know the night curfew is best, right, Frank? I can tell you about I work during the daytime, Officer William works at night. I can tell you about kids being at school curfew. If your child's of school age and they're enrolled in school, they're to be in school. Okay, if they're say expelled or suspended or homeschooled during school hours, they're to be at home. So basically your kids should be in school or at home, or with you. There's no in between. Yeah, during school hours. From dusk till dawn, children 13 and under are to be with a responsible adult or indoors. 14 to 15-year-olds is 9:30 at night. 16 is 10:30. And 17 is midnight. And after midnight, no juvenile should be out without a responsible adult. So if you see that call, and one thing I do want to say on my own here to everybody is, if you see something going on, call the police. A lot of people think, well, they're too busy for that. Well, maybe we are, maybe we're not. But you won't know until you call. And don't take no for an answer from the dispatchers. They tell you too busy, so we'll get here when you can. Okay, and if they give you a hard way to go, ask for a supervisor. Okay, I sympathize with the dispatchers. They are severely overworked, but they still, it's just a matter of typing in an assignment. It can still be done. And they'll get a car when they can. And if it keeps on, don't get discouraged. Keep calling as things happen if it's a daily occurrence, because sooner or later, we're always, luck will have it that we just happen to be around the corner and not anything else, and we can drive right up on it and take care of it. So it only takes a few minutes to call the police.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hook you up. We gonna have some more stuff coming? Is that what you telling me? And we're gonna have Laura Cowan. She's here and she's gonna speak to us today also. But I'm trying to see what it is they're having. I see some people over there at Avon. I see her head down and her pencil moving, so that means she's taking orders.
I'm signing up new people. Yeah.
Okay. Got the Avon lady. And if you ever call on her phone, that's what she says. You have reached your friendly Avon lady.
There's an app, iWatch app, that you set up that you become. Why you telling me? There's an app for your phones that smartphones. It's called iWatch. The iWatch app is basically for the local police departments all in your community. So when you sign up, download that iWatch app, then you can pick your police department community to log on to, and then you are able to send text messages and pictures to that police department. Animal crimes, share iWatch with friends, tip status, and it's got numerous other features that you can use. I guess local police departments put together their own app system. So this is very useful when you want to send pictures. When you see crime going on, you can take video and then send it right to that police department. or something where they can get access to it and act on it. Or it says send in a text to their police department that you see something suspicious going on in the area. And it has here about crime alerts. I guess you can get alerts on crime in a particular area once you sign up their zip code for whatever police department, whatever community you live in. So it's called iWatch. No, just iWatch. It's an app, a free download app. You don't have to pay for it, which is very interesting. Thank you.
That we're going to leave with things that we did not have when we came. Is that not right? That's right. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to go back and have a little bit more music and song. You can do it however you want to. If you got another song you want to play, you can do that. If you want to do recorded music, if you want to split it, however you doing it, you the sound man. Okay, so here comes some more music. Enjoy.
We don't know whose we are and who we know. Well, I am Robin Richardson, and as she said, I am from Vatterott College. And at Vatterott College, what we do is we like to empower people with the trades. We have a trades division, and we have a medical assistance program. I'm here on behalf of the medical assistant program. I am the program director of that program, and it's a 40-week program. And what we do is we empower young ladies and men to actually hit the ground running when they come out of school. And I'm a living testimony of being a medical assistant. I believe in letting these young kids or young adults or whoever wants it come in and get the knowledge that they need and the skills that they need to go out into the field and be able to take care of home and take care of themselves. Again, I'm a living witness of that. I'm a testimony to that program. I was a single mom and I've done nothing but medical, and I just encourage that. So when I step into that field and I seen that, I was like, wow, this is nice. And I try to implement different programs as far as job interviewing, how to dress for success, how to go out and do EKGs, vital signs. Professionalism is one of the main things that I promote in the program. It's all about how you carry yourself. Professionalism is just not how you talk, it's how you look. First impression is everlasting. And I talk about that in our program. So our programs are 40-week. It's a 40-week, a 10-month program. Each class is we have them in phases. And there are 10 weeks. And it's, again, for 40 weeks. And what we do, we implement medical terminology, anatomy and physiology. We implement nutrition, how to eat right. How about you are what you eat? You want your body to function. Why not put the stuff in it that you want to function, to have it perform the way you want it to perform? So we talk about that a lot. We talk about appearance, with the body piercing, the tattooing. A lot of people today are intimidated with that. So we talk about why is that so intimidating? And we speak about that in our program. We have our students dress in uniforms as if they're dressing to go to work every day. We're getting them ready for the field. So in the field, you have to come in dressed for success, the way that the job is requiring you to dress. So we talk about that in our program as well. Again, we talk about a lot of the medical aspects. When you come in, we talk about HIPAA, confidentiality. That's a law now. You can't go out and tell everybody's business. So when you walk into a place of healthcare, you can assure that if they're the students that go to Vatterott College, they've learned that you can't tell, oh, I seen so-and-so. So-and-so had this test done today. That doesn't go on with our students at Vatterott College, because we implement the HIPAA program, and we also implement confidentiality in everything that we do. That's pretty much it. As far as the trades go, we have building maintenance, we have electrician, and we have the plumbing aspect of it. Again, those are some of them are associate degree, and some of them are diploma. So that's the other aspect of Vatterott College. So if you know anybody who's interested in just getting a job and coming out, getting skills and being ready to take a job, we encourage them to give us a call at Vatterott College to jump in there, get the skills that they need. As a matter of fact, at Vatterott College, we also have instructors that are from the field. So they know what they're talking about. Not only do they know what they talk about, they went to school to learn about what they're talking about. So they're capable of being able to stand up and teach what we're asking them to teach at Vatterott College. And we're located at 5025 East Royalton Road, and that's in Broadview Heights. It's right off of 77 South. So if you feel like you know anybody who's interested in becoming empowered to learn medical or trade, give us a call. The number is 440-526-1660. I thank you for having me today, and I look forward to enjoying the rest of the day with you guys. God bless you.
Right. Well, my name is Laura Cowan. I'm a media activist and a domestic violence advocate. Also, I volunteer at the Domestic Violence and Child Center, and I'm also a volunteer with the Rape Crisis Center. I work at CMHA in the IT department, but I work a lot with Chief Gonzalez at our police department, recruiting our cadets and doing workshops on domestic violence. So that's what the topic will be today that I want to talk to you about, is domestic violence. I wrote a few things down because I know me when I usually talk, and later on I walk away and go, darn, I forgot to say this and I forgot to say that. So I made sure I jotted it down for you. So with the recent activities that's been happening, like on 93rd with women missing and coming up found dead, and also with the recent event with Amanda Berry and Gina DeJesus and Michelle Knight, I felt that this was a good opportunity to talk to you about domestic violence, and also not just violence on women, but this is a social issue. Okay, so it's domestic violence with our teens, with our seniors, even with our men.
Yes.
Okay. 1 out of 3 women around the world has been beaten or otherwise abused during her lifetime. Domestic violence can be defined as a pattern of behavior in which any relationship that is used to gain, remember these 2 words, power and control over an intimate partner. Abuse can be physical, sexual, financial, verbal, and emotional actions or threats of actions that influence another person. This includes any behaviors that frighten, intimidate, terrorize, manipulates, hurt, humiliates, blames, or injure and wound someone. Domestic violence can happen to any race, age, sexual orientation, religion, or gender. It can happen to couples who are married, living together, or who are just dating. Domestic violence can often be emotional, meaning your partner can put verbal and hurtful names towards you, emotional abuse towards your partner, like insults you, calls you belittling, hurtful names, threats and intimidation. Sometimes he punishes you withholding affection, silent treatment if you want to call it, expects you to ask permission, threats to hurt you and your children, your family, and even your pets. Domestic violence is now mostly physical. In a physically abusive relationship, your partner will damage property when angry, push, slap, bite, kick, or choke you. Often uses a weapon to threaten or hurt you or force you to leave your home or keep you captive in your home. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody gets angry every now and then. Anger in arguments is a normal part of a healthy relationship. But anger that leads to threats, hitting or hurting someone is not healthy, it's not normal, and you do not have to put up with it. This is a form of abuse. So the question a lot of people do ask, if it's so bad, why do women stay? And that's a question that I hear constantly over and over again. A lot of people even say, well, she must like it. or she would just leave. Well, it's really not that simple for a person to leave in that type of a situation. Really, the question I should be asking is, who enjoys being emotionally and verbally denigrated, abused, and often battered or beaten? No one. When a woman is threatened with the words, "If you call the cops, I'll kill you," it causes an immediate dilemma for her. If she calls the cops and they don't get her to safety, she's a dead woman. Or if he's arrested and put in jail, perhaps a couple of days, and gets out and released on bond, he'll come after her. So calling 911 becomes less and less of an option for her. Some women will finally, though, make a bold decision to obtain an injunction or a restraining order. Like the case, if you remember, a few years back with Tanya Hunter, a social worker I knew personally, a mom of a 3-year-old at that time, Timothy. Well, Tanya did all the right things, and she too tried to leave safely, but she was also killed by her husband. Peace in the Hood did a visual for her that day. I remember at her home, I was there, College Samad, Domestic Violence Center. Brian and Stratton College was there because she was an instructor part-time there in the evening. It was so sad. There's a lot of people there, a lot of her clients. When we went to her home, you can see the scuffle. You can see the window broken out on the side of the house. They said that she went home to get clothing, went in, and he came after her. It must have been a struggle then at the door because there was glass everywhere. But looking in the backyard, you can see the patio door where she tried to get out and run. She made it to the garage, but that's when he stabbed her over 17 times in front of her own son. Now you must have wondered what went through his mind that night, because he took her son. She lived on Walden, way out in Warrensville, and he drove around all the way down to 30th Street and dropped her son off in the middle of the street. No telling what he was thinking. Should I kill him? Should I take him? Should I hide him? Well, God intervened and he just let him go. So that's domestic violence, people. A lot of women stay because of fear and threats and intimidation. I too was a victim of one time of domestic violence. Over 10 years ago, my abuser beat me, stabbed me, took me and my children. And towards the end, I tried to leave several different times, but he ended up locking us up in a garage for over 6 months that we couldn't escape. But we were able to get out because I was able to slip a postal worker a note, and she was able to get authorities. He is now serving 7 consecutive life terms in a Los Angeles prison. Yeah. So in closing, I would like to say to you that if you're in that type of situation, there is help. You're not alone. There are services out there available for you. Like at the Domestic Violence and Child Advocacy Center, our programs are absolutely free. They have a 24-hour hotline that you can call at any time of night. You don't even have to give your name. Just talk to a person on the other end that can give you good advice on what to do. We have shelter, we have programs for our kids or teens. They have therapy, child therapy, group therapy. They have adult programs. They have family programs, even programs for the men. And we can't leave out our men because that's important. That's where our strength is our men. And I'm glad to see a lot of men here today, that's for sure. There's a lot of activities you go to, is always women. So thank you, men, for coming out today and supporting us. So in closing, I'd like to say a little note that was written by Nina Simone. And she says, "You have to learn to get up from the table when love is no longer being served." Amen. God bless and thank you so much. My opinion on some abuse. Same thing with Al Sharp and no, Al Green's grits. Duck and roll, no. It's still violence no matter how you look at it. No, how funny it is even too. You can't resort violence to violence, you know? Someone does something to you, you want to do something back. And it just keeps it going. So, you know, I like Tyler Perry and his movies, and they make us all laugh. But don't get any ideas. Thank you. Any other questions? Sir.
Having experience firsthand, looking back on it now, are there any discernible signs that you can see looking back that it was going to lead to that?
Yeah, a lot of abusers do, and you know, abusers are ones who will more likely been abused themselves.
Uh-oh.
It's like a repeat learned behavior. And you see the signs. A lot of people close their eyes to the signs. And you know why women stay, another reason was that L-O-V-E word. They love him. They want to see him change. He's going to get better. This ain't going to keep happening. So you do see the signs, but you close your eyes to them. But, you know, it's a time when you have to open up and realize this is it. He's not changing. He's hurting me and my children. Then we got to go. And that's the most, really, and that's the critical part of the relationship is the exit. Because that can be really the most dangerous part. And at the Domestic Violence Center, they show you a safety plan, because I have a literature over there about it, how to leave safely, gradually, not just all of a sudden, but do it smartly, so no one's hurt at all.
I got a follow-up question. What do you think that we, as adults, I've got four daughters and numerous granddaughters.
Okay.
So what can we do to educate them ahead of time about, hey, if I start to cuss at you, start to get a little violence,
Yes.
walk away from it. I mean, I've got things that I personally try to do, but so you experience.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because what we do, we go into the high schools and talk to kids. Because it starts with our young ones.
I
We
teach
don't
them
just talk
nothing
to
like
high
that.
school. We got to go back to the middle school. There was a 14-year-old girl was shot in her backyard. Was that last year? But she wanted to end it with her boyfriend. You need to be dating at that age anyway, but there it is. But yeah, we do have classes for that. We urge you to contact the center. They have all kinds of educational things that the teens can get involved with, bringing awareness, and even have them volunteering. That's one firsthand experience they can get. Is, you know, just they can go out and be spokesperson for their own youth. It's just the power of your voice is so important. And if you got a story to tell, we love to hear it, because it will help somebody else if they can hear that too. Mm-hmm. Come on with it. All right. Oh.
If you feel like you want to help or volunteer, what can we do, or how can we contact the center?
How to contact the Domestic Violence Center? Okay, we got literature on the table,
Okay.
and it's it used to be known as the Domestic Violence Center, but they merged with Bellflower a year ago. So they're Domestic Violence Child Advocacy Center. So they're two programs under one house. And it's www.dvcac.org. That's the Domestic Violence Center, Child Advocacy Center.org. And just please feel free to pick up anything you want. I brought a lot of pamphlets out there. They got these little cards that's good to have. Keep them in your purse. And that way, if you see something, say something, you know what I mean? You don't really have to really get involved. I would encourage you if you see some altercation going on out there. But if you can get the woman alone, or you happen to walk by somebody who's seen, you know, going through that kind of an emotional trauma at the time, hand them that card. It has the 800 number on there, the website on there, things and resources that she can use. And it's real small, so no one would see it. You know, you can pass it right in her hand. Sometimes we leave it in the bathrooms at different churches, places like that. So that's a good tool to use. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. God, thank you for being here. This is so empowering, so inspiring. Thank you, Pastor Thomas. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Let's give her a hand and thank her for that info. Good afternoon. I don't know if this is the back or if this is the front, but I'll say good afternoon. So good afternoon to my sisters and brothers to my front, and good afternoon to my sisters and my brothers in the back, and the fine CPD. Because when I get done, I'm quite sure somebody's going to need to protect me. All right, so I'm glad you guys are here, because trust me, they're not going to like this in a few minutes, okay? All right, now I didn't forewarn you. No, I'm just joking. My name is Kimberly F. Brown, and I really should not be a stranger to anyone out here because I am the first African-American woman to ever grace the mayoral ballot in the city of Cleveland. I did run for mayor in 2009, and in 2009 I told the city of Cleveland that if you guys would elect me mayor, I would make Clevelanders first. Well, you guys told me that, Ms. Brown, I don't want to be first. That's because I'm not mayor, right? In 2010, when we had the new government, remember we went from the 3 commissioners now to the county council? I told District 9, I said, watch this, Pastor. I said, if you make me county council, I'll turn District 9 into a champion district. You told me again, Ms. Brown, I don't want a champion district. What I don't understand is how come we don't want the best, but we always expect the less. You guys missed it. When somebody's trying to make the region progress, why do we always accept the less than the best? We say we want our kids educated, but when I tell you that we want the school to be responsible for every single penny, you tell me that's not my money. You tell me that's not my business. When I tell you that our kids deserve books, you decide to look another way. I don't get it. But right now, I am a certified candidate for Ward 1 City of Cleveland, City Council. And basically, what Ward 1 entails is the Lee Harvard area, Kinsman, Milverton, as well as Kane and Miles. Now, this is the commitment that I'm making to Ward 1. Now, we know that crime is up. Safety is number 1 on our platform. Kimberly F. Brown, since 2007, is the only candidate, watch this, in the region with a viable, reliable safety initiative plan that was sponsored in the Cleveland Plain Dealer in 2007. Everybody else smoke, talk, and mirrors. But when it comes to action and facts, Kimberly F. Brown has all that. Now, a lot of people don't understand that, it's just not anybody who can run for public office. Not only have I earned an MPA, but I own my Master's of Public Administration. See, so what you got to understand is this. Forget about that like syndrome. Because you like somebody, you want them in a seat. Ask yourself, are they qualified? Are they bona fide? Are they certified? And when you discover that, then that's the person you give your vote to. Now, I believe this. In the 1800s, they asked Harriet Tubman, this is what they asked her pastor. They said, Harriet Tubman, how many slaves did you free? Well, Harriet Tubman, she scratched her head and she says, well, I really don't know, but I probably could have freed 1,000 more if they only knew they were slaves. Did you miss it? And then Dr. Martin Luther King, he came back during the civil rights movement. He said that a man who becomes silent on issue that matters is a dead man anyhow. Did you get that? So a lot of us are walking part of the living dead. But then I know my history, and I'm not a historian, but I love Sojourner Truth because she's one of the best abolitionists that ever walked this fine earth. Sojourner Truth said this. Now watch this, Pastor. Watch this. She said, if the first woman that God ever created can turn the world upside down, she said, then collectively, a group of women can turn it right side up. And then she said this. She said, and the men better let us. So we asking for permission. She said, the men better let us.
So, my name is Kimberly F. Brown. I'm not going to say I'm the baddest woman in town, but I will. I am an official candidate for Cleveland Ward 1. Please visit my website, www.kimberlyfbrown.com. Follow us on Facebook. Understand where we're going. Understand where we're trying to take Ward 1. Take this ride with us, and I guarantee you, you'll never look back. My name is Kimberly F. Brown. Thank you.
Thompson. This is Getting Smart in the Park. The purpose for Getting Smart in the Park is to share self-empowerment to the people. Empowerment is through information. Whether you want it or not, if you got it, you just got it. So that's why we're here, to implore a higher level of life and living. So that's what we're here to do, and that's what we have been doing. Has anybody heard anything today that was a help to them? Let me hear it by a hand clap. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. That's why it ain't been done. You have to take care of your community. So we want to give you the power and the knowledge to help you to step forward and do that. Again, don't let us forget about them people over there. I see a lot of people been going over there. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And we also ask that you look for us on Channel 3. Who saw Channel 3 here earlier? Channel 3 was in the house. Got a few pictures and talked to a few people. So look forward to seeing us and yourselves on television. Hope y'all had on y'all good face. And I hope wasn't nobody lying about where they was going. Now you busted. So we thank you again. Let's give Kimberly one more big hand for her taking her time and coming out. James Johnson, I'm about to put you on the spot. Ain't nobody else like the name James Johnson.
Woo! Great. Now on this raffle here, got the little basket that you turn, the card, your tickets in there. So if y'all didn't get no tickets yet, you need to get one. Now, we're gonna have a third prize, which I'm hearing is a $100 gift card. Yes, a $100 gift card, third prize. Second prize is 32-inch TV. All right, that's second prize, 32-inch TV. Now, this first prize, it was gonna be a Honda Accord if we sold all the tickets. So if we didn't sell all the tickets, then it reverted to a 50-50 raffle, which we won't know how much that is until Tuesday to collect all the money. All the money get in. So that's what the raffle is going to be for today, because you're not going to do an extension. That's too much. So that's the raffle. Have any questions? Come by, see one of us. Me and Pastor Cheryl. I'll be around eating or something, you know. So that's all I had for now. How much is the ticket? $25 a ticket. $25. Yep. Any more questions? A question. A hand up.
Okay, so you said Tuesday. So are you selling tickets outside of today?
Yes, we are selling. Today will be the last day that we sell tickets, but we will not be able to give you your monies any earlier than Tuesday.
I got the victory.
What?
I got the victory.
You got victory?
Yeah. And faith.
We can't be saying that this raffle is rigged. You got to take your turn like everybody else. This ain't rigged.
You got that right.
A raffle ticket. Okay, you just show me that you bought a raffle ticket and you can go ahead and join into the festivities with that ticket. But right over here at the red tables under this pavilion pavilion number 5. Just come on over if you want to play spades, bid whist, chess, or checkers. We have our bid whist is about to start right now.
Let's give God all we got. This is a war. This is a war zone. This is a war zone. This is a war zone. This is a war. This is a war zone. This is a war zone. This is a war zone. This is a war. This is a war zone. This is a war zone. This is a war zone. This is a war. This is a war zone. This is a war zone. This is a war zone.
That's war zone, yeah.
Thank you for slamming Sammy, who provided us with our food. What's Mark's? Do they got a name? Okay, and thank you for Brother Mark and his wife. They also brought out food for us, so we're glad about that. I would like to say I was very surprised and very grateful for my family. My family. There go my family right there. This is my family. See all three of them, all of those voluptuous women that's over there. They all voluptuous, but brothers, they all holy, so back up. So I thank y'all so much for showing up and coming out and supporting your cousin. I really appreciate it. Y'all ready for this raffle and see what's going to happen? The first raffle, the first thing we're pulling for is for this 50-50. I need some help. Who want to come help me do it? Oh, okay. You standing there? Oh, so they want to wait. They want to wait some more, y'all. They said they want to do it at 350. Somebody said that they got another ticket that's supposed to be coming, so they want to wait. Okay, we got to wait till 350 now. because that's what the program says. So, I guess I'm tired, huh? I'm trying to go. So my help say we got to wait till 3:50 because that's what the rules say. So we got to wait till 3:50 before we do the draw. So until then, you have to listen to some more music. Until we, no, it is one other person. Darnella, come here.
Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. Let everybody that has breath praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Isn't this a glorious day? I'm telling you, the weather cooperated no matter what the weatherman had to say. God said otherwise. You know, everybody that was supposed to be here is here. And I don't know about you, but I have been blessed by just being in the presence. I'm here today on behalf of the business that I have that's called VISI. We sell wellness products. We have a product called Trimmer, and none of my products have chemicals or preservatives in it. It's made from cloudberry and loganberry and certain minerals. Trimmer is a weight loss project, weight loss, and we guarantee that in a week you'll begin to start seeing changes in inches. And if you continue to take it, I have a newspaper that shows pictures of people that I know across the country that have lost weight safely. We have a product called ProBeta, which is protein, and it provides collagen, which is what we lose as we get older. The elasticity in our body and in our joints and in our skin, we begin to lose the collagen. And this product is like a caramel chew that you just eat a couple of times a day, and it replaces that. We have a wellness product for those of you that don't have a lot of energy and maybe kind of lethargic, and you don't have that get up and go you used to have. It comes in a powder that you drink each day. And I promise you, I've been drinking it since November. And since then, I joined the S.A.R.C. I started 2 different businesses. I'm involved in a lot of things and getting ready to take up ballroom dancing, okay? We have another one called, it's an energy drink. And again, it restores your energy. And we have one called Rinsa, which is a cleanse that cleans your liver, your kidney, your colon, and everything. I'm here to advertise it, but also to open the opportunity for those of you that have thought about getting in business for yourself and becoming an independent distributor. Because getting smart in the park, a lot of it is about teaching us to be self-sufficient, taking care of ourselves and our families. And you can only do that if you're in business for yourself. So part of me being here is to encourage you to think about investing in yourself. Thank you, and God bless you.
For the whole matter. I don't know if you know this young lady that is going to come up, and she's going to just introduce herself and tell you a little bit about her and who she is. But we've been in association with her for a while, and she is a very nice, diligent young lady. So I want to introduce to some of you and present to some of you none other than Mamie Mitchell. Some of you may be familiar with the name, but maybe you have never seen the lady. And here she is, Mamie Mitchell. And we're going to ask that she would just kind of give us a briefing, Mamie Mitchell, of who you are and what you do in our community. I know it's a lot, so don't hold us here all day. Just a little bit. And then we have some awards that we're going to give out to some people that we see are here today, okay? Mamie Mitchell, give her a hand as she comes.
Thank you everyone. It's my pleasure again to be here. Last year the pastors, Pastor AJ is not here with us. He's resting up a bit.
Wait a minute.
Mrs. Thompson, Mrs. Pastor Thompson is here, and I really appreciate what the pastors are doing.
Okay.
They are involved in the community. This is their second year that I've been here to support them in getting smart in the park. And we all need to get smart, no matter where we are, in the park, at home, in the neighborhood. So we all need to work on getting smart. Again, my name is Mamie Mitchell. I have the honor of being the council person of Ward 6. Ward 6 is covers a lot of area. We just got a redistricting again, and we start somewhere up in Little Italy and come down Euclid Avenue, and we come down 93rd, a little way down 116th, and we almost end up in the lower part of what we call Slavic Village. So it's a lot of territory, a lot of people. That means that we have to be in contact with a lot of our citizens, and you know how if we were a rich city, it would be easy to do anything, but we're not a rich city, but I think we're rich in tradition, not in money, but rich in tradition. We have great pastors like the Thompsons. We have, I think probably the city of Cleveland and Ward 6 probably has more churches than the average city that you would visit, right in a small area, but it's good because none of us can go anywhere without the help of God, and that's just how I feel about it. I think the Lord puts us where we need to be, when we need to be, and He expects us to do the right thing for His people. I know a lot of people call elected officials politicians. I guess that sort of means that you're trying to trade you with other people for things. If that's it, a lot of us do. We work together. We're all in different areas, and sometimes it's just like you have a friend that needs help. You have a neighbor that needs help. We all work together to try to help out. I've been in elective office since 2008, so this is just really my completing my 5th year, basically. So I've been there a long time, but I'm there, in my opinion. Everyone is, even if you're an elected official, you are there to serve the people. And I think if you can't serve the people, then we need to find out what the people need, at least work with the people to engage with the people. So that is why I'm here with the pastors Thompson. They started this last year. As I said before, they're working with the neighborhood. They're trying to do the right thing. And I'm glad that, really honored that they called me out here to be with you all. As you get recognized, we did prepare some scrolls, etc., as directed by the pastor. So we're glad that you took time out to stand for something, to come out here and to work with the church, to work with the pastors, to work together, to work with the city. I noticed there were city names from city offices, and I know Commander McCauley was here. We worked very closely with him in Ward 4, basically, and this is more or less, I think, going to be Ward 4 in the future. I think so. We have a big rearrangement. Kenny Johnson may have all of this. We'll wait and see how it all turns out. But we are going to work together. I don't care what ward it is. The people is all our people. So wherever that you are, if you call our office, we're still going to help you. I don't care if you're outside of the ward, in the ward, outside of the city. We will do our best to serve our people, to serve all the people. So again, thank you for being here. Again, my name is Mamie Mitchell. If you live in Ward 6, I need your support this year. So thank you.
Tina Hobson. The Council of the City of Cleveland is sincerely pleased to recognize Tina Hobson on the special occasion of being honored by the House of Prayer Ministries and the Powerhouse S.A.R.C. at the 2nd annual Getting Smart in the Park Community Empowerment and Awareness event on Saturday, July 6, 2013, for her instrumental role in helping those in need throughout the Cleveland community. Ms. Hobson has diligently participated in improving the quality of life for others, and her outstanding efforts are greatly appreciated. And this is signed by Mamie J. Mitchell, Martin Sweeney, and the Clerk of Court, Patricia J. Britt. We say thank you very much. Is there a Delina M. Ward? In
The Council of the City of Cleveland is sincerely pleased to recognize Delina M. Ward on the special occasion of being honored by the House of Prayer Ministries and the Powerhouse S.A.R.C. at the second annual Getting Smart in the Park Community Empowerment and Awareness event on Saturday, July 6, 2013, for her instrumental role in helping those in need throughout the Cleveland community. Ms. Ward has diligently participated in improving the quality of life for others, and her outstanding efforts are greatly appreciated. Signed, Mamie J. Mitchell, Martin Sweeney, and Patricia Britt. Thank you again, Sister Ward. Uh-oh, I did it backwards. Won't you let her hand touch it? I'm trying to stay out the way of that camera. Thank you. James Johnson. James Johnson. The Council of the City of Cleveland is sincerely pleased to recognize you, James Johnson, on the special occasion of being honored by the House of Prayer Ministries and the Powerhouse S.A.R.C. at the second annual Getting Smart in the Park Community Empowerment and Awareness event on Saturday, July 6, 2013, for his instrumental role in helping those in need throughout the Cleveland community. Mr. Johnson has diligently participated in improving the quality of life for others, and his outstanding efforts are greatly appreciated. Mamie Mitchell, Martin Sweeney, Patricia Britt. Thank you so much. She's trying to fake it. All right. It's all good. We ain't gonna say nothing bad. The Council of the City of Cleveland is sincerely pleased to recognize Sabrina Wilson, concerned citizen of the City of Cleveland, on the special occasion of being honored by the Powerhouse S.A.R.C. at the second annual Getting Smart in the Park community event on Saturday, July 6, 2013, for her commitment and diligence in ensuring that the abandoned property at 14722 Thames Avenue was boarded up. Through Ms. Wilson's effort, the residents of the community have been provided with an improved sense of security. Her commitment to enhancing the standard of living in Cleveland neighborhoods has had a very positive impact and is greatly appreciated. Signed, Mamie Mitchell, Martin Sweeney, Patricia Britt. Thank you so much. So you did it. Oh. Okay. Thank you. The Council of the City of Cleveland is sincerely pleased to recognize Pastor Cheryl Thompson, co-founder of the Powerhouse S.A.R.C. Cleveland, Ohio, on the special occasion of being honored by the Powerhouse S.A.R.C. at their second annual Getting Smart in the Park community event on July 6, 2013. You are commended on the tireless commitment you have shown to the unemployed members of this community in providing them with valuable workforce skills and opportunities for small business and home ownership through the Powerhouse S.A.R.C. Homeowner Solutions and Entrepreneurship Program. This council applauds your diligence and compassion in enhancing the quality of life for others. Your outstanding efforts are sincerely appreciated. It's also signed by myself, Marty Sweeney, President of Council, and our City Clerk and Clerk of Courts, Patricia J. Britt. I am very pleased, Pastor Cheryl Thompson. Thank you so much, because a lot of people go around here and they strut. But not so many of them people actually work, and blessed are we to have a pastor and ministers who really work in the community, who are really doing the Lord's work and really care about his flock. Thank you. Appreciate it. Since
gotta do it, huh? That's what do it right. Thank you so much. We thank each and every one of you who receive these awards. They really come from our heart because we see what you do. We have many more, but a lot of people ended up leaving before this time came. But we just want to say thank you again to all of you, and we appreciate you. And go show your awards to people. Let them know. And I say that because a lot of times people spread other information, negative information, and then all the good stuff that happened, don't nobody never hear about it, don't nobody get recognized for it. You got recognized. Go tell somebody that you got recognized for doing good. And we thank you very much. Let's give yourselves a hand. Okay, y'all, for real, it's time for the drawing. I need some backup. Yeah, there you go, there you go. This is for the 50-50 raffle. Go ahead. And the winner of the 50-50 raffle is the ticket holder 424092, Elaine Purrimble. And she is not here.
Elaine right here.
No. This is why there's two parts to the ticket that you need to have. Because people like you. So Elaine, let's give her a hand. She's not here, but Elaine Purrimble. She is the winner of that prize. She will be notified and it will be delivered unto her. The next drawing is for the 32-inch flat screen television. Play that music, brother. And the winner of the 32-inch flat screen television goes to ticket holder 424135. The name on the ticket is Purpose Billy Burden Jr. I think there's some of his people here. So he receives the flat screen television. I think there's some people here that's going to claim to take it home for him. You got to make sure you get it to him. No.
I got keys to his house.
So we will see to it that he receives his television because he was unable to make it.
Again, this is the reason why.
This ticket holder is going to get third prize, which is a $100 Visa gift card.
$100 Visa gift card goes to ticket holder 424035. The name is Brian Stockwell. We know who this is, so we'll make sure he was one of the officers that was here. Officer Stockwell. So he's the winner of the $100 Visa gift card. So now these other gifts were gifts that were given to us to give away. So we're just going to pick tickets until they're all gone, okay? But these are our 3 top winners. And the winner is ticket holder 424134, the winner of the Avon gift basket, and the name on this ticket is Purvis Billy Verdon. He won twice. He bought more than one ticket. So he wins this basket. And the winner of the free frame with the free photograph is ticket holder 424059. The name on the ticket, Paulette McGrew Nepture from Ravenna, Ohio. She is the winner. And the last drawing is for 2 tickets to see The Wiz. It's a play and it was produced by some people out of Cleveland. And the winner is the ticket holder 424141. And the name on this ticket is William Allen Ward. He won the 2 tickets to The Wiz. And that completes our drawing. Those are all the winners. Thank you for all your participation.
Members tournament for the Getting Smart in the Park 2013 Community Empowerment and Awareness event. The team members that won will be getting a plaque like this. It says Bid Wiz Tournament. And then it has a space for their names, which will be added on an engraved plate. And then it says Team Winner. And then it's Getting Smart in the Park 2013 Community Empowerment and Awareness Event on July 6th of 2013. These were hand done by me. They've already seen what they look like, and they gave me what names they want put on here. And the winners were Mr. Bobby Mack, who was originally of Cleveland and now currently lives in Atlanta, Georgia, and his brother, Elder Greg Neal, who were here a little earlier. They won that. Each will receive one of these plaques with their name on it, and they will each receive a $20 gift certificate, a Visa gift card for winning. And those are the winners that I have from the tournament for the Get Your Game On. games and competitions. And thank you very much, everyone.
Very much for all your participation, for everyone that came out. And at this time, this concludes Getting Smart in the Park 2013. We will be back in 2014, and it's going to be bigger, and it's going to be better than ever. He's gone. Everybody, before we go, we just want to have a word of prayer and thanksgiving to our God for keeping us today. Let us have a word of prayer before we all depart. Father God in heaven, we thank you for what you've done here today. We thank you for the fun. We thank you for us enjoying each other and having camaraderie of each other. Lord God, we just ask that you would keep us and guide us and protect us as we leave this park and go our separate ways. Thank you for keeping the weather for us, Lord. No matter what they said, it just did not happen, and we thank you for that. Father God, we just give you all the praise and all the glory, and we honor you, for you are worthy, you alone. We thank you, we bless you. Amen. Amen. Thank you, everybody.